sometimes we see a team that hasn't done anything, and then they have the offensive explosion, and then we try to decide, okay, does that mean there's more of that in store tonight? Or maybe that's their one chance to stand up and not, and to avoid a sweep. So what side are you leaning towards tonight?
Well, in a World Series, in a best of seven, it's not like football where the emotion can carry you through a quarter or win a game and you could run through a wall and just ride that emotion. The old adage, your next day's starting pitcher is your momentum, right? They got Garrett Cole, but I said this the other night and I believe it, that if you can get some jolt of energy from an unexpected source or just your star, you start seeing that energy. Like I hate using the phrase the team is flat. The team's flat because they're not hitting. The team's flat because they're not scoring runs. So you come to the park with a little bounce in your step, but the only reason you continue to play is if you do those little things that they did last night, and they weren't doing it in 3 games leading up to it.
Talking to John Smoltz. John will be on the call tonight as we have Game 5 at Yankee Stadium. I mentioned this yesterday. You got to have those guys at the bottom of the order who do something for you. And that has been the difference for the Dodgers. The Yankees got those contributions. And I go back to, when you guys had Mark Lemke, there's always a guy, you don't expect that guy to be a star. And the Yankees, they're kind of looking for that. Can somebody pitch in here and help us? Do they have a good enough lineup to be able to kind of find that guy on a consistent basis going on?
Well, and that's the key, right? You get a lineup card as a pitcher, you circle certain guys, and you go, unfortunately or fortunately, I'm going to go make this guy beat me. And when this guy beats you, it's a shock to the system a little bit because you've taken care of the big boys, and then all of a sudden, the length of the lineup. That's why the Dodgers are so good. Look, they don't get enough credit because of everything that surrounds the payroll, the roster, expectation. But what the Yankees lacked so far in this series is that depth, that bottom of the lineup. And if they can get that going, the stress of the top of the lineup is there. It's real. The pitchers have to deal with that. So I think the Dodgers have put more resources on bases. And then last night, finally, I think 6 walks, a hit batsman. I mean, that's what the Yankees do when they win baseball games.